Hello friends and welcome to a very special video with me, Janky Shenanigans. Well friends, it's finally happened. I have been tagged in the YouTuber challenge. I didn't know if this day would ever come, but it finally came round to me. I was tagged by the super cool dude, Super Antlers, who is, for the month of Halloween, Spooky Antlers? Spoopy Antlers? What is he right now? Spoopy. Yep, Spoopy Antlers. It's great. Anywho, he tagged me. Yep, he did. Which is super cool and super nice. Thank you, Super Antlers, and you guys should definitely check him out if you get the chance. He's got lots of Let's Plays and vlogs and pleasant things, such as those. So, definitely check him out if you get the chance. But, yeah. So I'm here to answer the YouTube challenge questions. Good times. So, first up on the list of questions, we have, how long have you been YouTubing? Easy question. I have been YouTubing since March of this year, so 2016. I have put up videos before. I've worked on like a couple web series and things before, but I didn't actually start YouTubing on my own channel in earnest until March of this year. So it's been exciting. It's been an exciting ride to get to 100 subscribers and beyond. So yep, it's been a wild year for me, guys. It's been fun. Next question, how many videos have you uploaded? 122. 122 spectacular hot messes. It's been just spectacular. Okay, question 3. What's your favorite video you have recorded? Okay. Bear with me on this one. My favorite video that I have recorded is Hanging with Janky, episode 24. Here's why. Whenever I started on YouTube and I had to sort of decide what kind of channel I was going to be, I went with gaming, because I have been a lifelong video game player, but I've never really been a part of like the gaming community, mostly because my Mac can't handle online games, but also even before that, I was never really allowed to just willy-nilly download online games onto the family computer. So I always played on console, and I never had like a PlayStation or an Xbox. It was just like Nintendo stuff, so it was always just kind of me playing with myself, having a grand old time, but still. So I've always kind of felt a little like behind and sort of, I don't want to say left out. Well, kind of left out. There's so much going on in the gaming community, and so many people have been a part of it for so long, that I'm just kind of like, I'm so behind on everything. So what I really liked about Hanging with Janky episode 24 was that not only were all my gaming news stories very well researched, which I was proud of myself for, but also because I actually like knew what was going on with all of them. Like Chris Metzen at Blizzard, I was on top of that. Death Stranding was a game I watched get unveiled at E3, so like I already had some idea of that. It was just like this moment of like, I feel a part of it. I feel a part of it now. I finally felt like I was in the community, and I was just like, that's a really awesome feeling. So definitely Hanging with Janky, episode 24. That was probably my favorite video that I've recorded so far. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Question 4. Probably off the top of my head, I'd say Jacksepticeye, only because he's fun. He's so energetic and Irish and fun. I enjoy listening to his stuff. He's quite entertaining. Why did I put that on my head? I don't know. If you watched Demo Day last week, you would understand. You would get the joke. Anyway, yeah, I love Jacksepticeye. I also really love the Co-Optional crew, because the Co-Optional podcast was sort of like my introduction into the gaming community. So Jesse and Dodger and TB and Krendor, they are all super awesome people in my book too. I love watching their stuff. I love their styles. I love that, you know, all the popular YouTubers kind of have their own style. I mean, there's overlap because they all play games, and they all play like the same games basically, but they all have something that's kind of uniquely them. But definitely Jacksepticeye and Jesse and Dodger and TB are definitely my top YouTubers. So yeah, they're cool peeps. Question 5, pick a YouTuber to collab with. If I could get on the Co-Optional podcast, that would be like the epitome of my existence. Like, if I could be on that podcast, I don't know what the minimum requirements for that are to be booked on there. I probably have to be way more popular. But if I could ever get on there, that would be like the height of everything. Right there. Right there. Also, if Jacksepticeye would ever want to collab with me, that'd be super cool too. I would love to just be in a space with his energy and then just like go for it. That'd be awesome. That'd be amazing. I would totally be up for all of that. All of that. All of that. Or a co-optional lounge. Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Question number 6. Where do you see your channel in the future? Well, my channel will be beamed straight into the head of my underlings as I stand at the windows of my high-rise penthouse apartment, looking over the city skyline as I contemplate my place in the universe as the overlord of humanity. What? It said be creative. Question number 7 is there a quote or saying that you follow? As a matter of fact, there is. There's a quote that I heard a couple years back. It's a quote by a philosopher known as Joseph Campbell, and the quote is, "Follow your bliss." Actually, I have the whole quote pulled up here, so I'm just going to go ahead and read the whole thing, because it's actually all pretty good. It goes, "Follow your bliss. If you do follow your bliss, you put yourself on a kind of track that has always been there, all the while waiting for you. And the life you ought to be living is the one that you are living. When you can see that, you meet the people who are in the field of your bliss, and they open doors for you. I say, follow your bliss, and don't be afraid, and doors will open where you didn't know they were going to be. If you follow your bliss, doors will open for you that wouldn't have opened for anyone else." And that resonates with me on a very deep level, if you'll follow me down the rabbit hole here. Because the thing is, the way I was raised, people focused on finding a job that would get you money, and then hobbies, as we'll call them for now, are things that you just do whenever you're not working your job. But there's always something off in that to me. Particularly because the things that I loved were the things that people would call hobbies. For example, one of my greatest loves in this world is doing theater. Working on plays, or performing in plays, or just being around theater people and talking and exchanging ideas and collaborating and creating are just amazing things. And there's this feeling that I get whenever I do those things that's really hard to describe, but it's this feeling of like, this is what I should be doing. And it's just, you know when the thing that you're doing is the right thing to be doing, right? But I think a lot of times in this world, everybody tells you, do the thing that will get you money, and then you can just do that other thing that you love on the side. Just push it off to the side. Because a lot of times people think that the things that you love doing are just impractical, or you could never make a living doing them, or it's ridiculous to even try. Which, it's a shame, because why spend so much of your life doing something just for the money? You know, why do something that you don't necessarily like or even enjoy doing? Well, I should say enjoy or even like doing, if it's not, if it's not something that makes you feel fulfilled in yourself. That's like, I never like the phrase time is money, because I always think it's really money is time. Of the two things, time is the thing that's finite. You only have so much time. That's the more precious thing, and you don't know how much time you have. So why spend it doing something that doesn't drive you, And whenever I got into grad school, this is kind of blending into question 8, which is why I do start YouTubing. But whenever I got into grad school, I didn't really have time to do theater anymore, which was just kind of like soul crushing to me. Not even crushing. I just felt like really empty for a period of time there where I just felt like nothing in my life was meaningful at all. And a friend of mine who's also a theater person, she started doing YouTube, MEK. And another friend of mine, a friend from work, started showing me the Co-optional podcast in the Co-optional Lounge. So I started watching that. And just these people and this community that was surrounding them, and just watching these people talk to each other, and the way that they collaborated. And they're such an eclectic mix. And they have these varying backgrounds, and these different styles, but they all come together over this love of this one thing. And I just thought, these are theater people. These are, they may look different, they may like something that's not quite that, but that's what they are. They're my people. These are people that I know I could be with. So I started making YouTube videos, and then suddenly I found that meaning again in my life. It's that feeling of doing something that really drives me. And it's not easy to make it as a YouTuber or a streamer, because I started streaming too, and that's the same way. I mean, you have this live audience that you're interacting with, you have this community around you, and it feels right, But the thing is, following your bliss, it's not easy. It's not supposed to be. Like, if you know anything about Joseph Campbell, he created something called the hero's journey, which is sort of the archetypal journey that every hero in every story ever and every person in their life takes. And it's about facing obstacles and overcoming them and pursuing that dream in spite of all of those difficulties. And that's what following your bliss is. But because it drives you, because it's your passion, because it's that thing you have to do, it doesn't matter that you encounter these obstacles. You find a way to do it because it gives your life meaning. So I guess what I want to say is, I just love doing YouTube and streaming, and having that interaction with you guys, and having this community to come to. Because even when I have technical difficulties, or even when I'm recording late, or maybe I don't feel like it, or I'm struggling to find time to fit everything into my schedule, that one like on a video, or that one comment, or that one subscriber, or that one follower, or that one time that one person says that you're funny, or you made their day better, or anything like that, that's the moment when you feel like it was all worth it. So I guess a more serious answer to the earlier question, where do you see your YouTube channel in the future, is I'm going to keep doing this for as long as I can. Whatever that means. Maybe I'll keep going with it until I'm popular on YouTube, or I don't know, maybe I'll keep going with it until life gets in the way and I have to find another way to pursue my bliss. But this feels right. This and streaming and theater and just being a part of this community of creative people, collaborating with creative people, creating things, contributing something to the world, it's right, and you have to pursue that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep YouTubing for as long as you guys want me to, for as long as I get that one like, that one subscriber, that one follower, that one comment, that one day brightener, that one collaboration with other amazing people in this community around this world, I'm going to keep doing this. So, cathartic release. Question number 9. What challenges have you faced YouTubing and how have you overcome them? Good question. Also related to the hero's journey and follow your bliss. And I also kind of covered this already, but I mean, technical issues are just a big one that I know everybody says on these things, but it's true. You know, you run into like problems, you forget to flip your mic down, you forget to hit record or something crazy like that. You know, you run into all sorts of problems, and finding time to get everything recorded and done, you know, you just find it. You just find the time to do it, and you do it. But that can be trouble too. I think on a more personal note, a couple things that I have trouble with are, one, and this is a really tiny thing, or it seems like a really tiny thing, but I just don't like it, is the way that my internet is now. I upload my videos overnight because that's about how long it takes, is like a night to upload my videos. But the thing is, I don't have enough time in the morning to properly put together a thumbnail and post it to the video. So I hate that my videos don't have pretty thumbnails for like most of the day because I'm at school and at work. So I can't fix the thumbnail, and it always annoys me because I'm just like, oh, it looks so bad. And then I finally get home and like the first thing I do is run to my computer, and if I don't already have one made, I'll make up a thumbnail real quick and just post it to the video, and I'll just be like, oh, alright, and I'll fix up the description and all of that stuff. And I hate that I don't have time to do that in the morning before I leave. You know, I don't care for that. The other thing is that, as you may notice, watching specifically my vlogs, I'm a very physical person, and most of my style of comedy is a physical kind of comedy. So it's my looks, my reactions, my hand gestures, and things like that. So that's kind of hard to translate to YouTube, especially with like Let's Plays, because I kind of want to showcase the game, and I don't want like my face up in the corner ruining everything. But at the same time, because my comedy is more about like my facial expressions and my hand movements and all that, I kind of feel like I should be there, because I feel like I would add more to it than just my voice, because everything I do in those Let's Plays is just kind of off the cuff. And sometimes I'll think of like a really good joke, but I'll think of it like way after I'm done recording. I won't think of it on the spot, and I'm just like, oh man, that was so good. Dang. And it's just little stuff like that, because I want to give you guys the best entertainment experience I can, and because I focus a lot on trying to be comedic and funny in my Let's Plays, I'm just like, there are so many comedic things I could try to do, or I could do, that I just haven't yet, or haven't figured out like how to do or reconcile with my other ideas. And so that's one other thing that I'm just kind of working on. But yeah, those are my issues. Good times. Okay, and rounding out the questions, we have question number 10. What are your main inspirations for your videos? My Let's Plays, mostly Jesse Cox. That's kind of what I go for. And then demo days, I kind of go for Jacksepticeye, I feel. And then everything else is just kind of like, whatever. I mean, the collaborations, as soon as I get with other people, like I said before, I go. That's like when I'm on point, is when I'm with other people, collaborating, creating things together. Like, I will just keep on going. I'll keep it rolling, and it'll be great and wonderful. And so that's like all my own. And then the vlogs are just kind of like me too, just like going for it and hoping for the best. Lots of editing to make me look better than I actually am, and all that good stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of inspiration there from other gamers that I really admire, and that I'd actually really like to meet someday, and hopefully talk to. I mean, Jesse and I basically have the same backstory. You know, getting education degrees, living in Ohio, and also doing YouTube. Except I'm not famous. But maybe someday. Maybe someday Jesse and Crendor and I could do something together. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Well, I hope you guys liked my personal version of the YouTube tag challenge. Hopefully I didn't get too bummerific there in the middle, but I really do mean all that stuff about following your bliss and finding that thing that drives you and your passion and following it as far as you can possibly go and finding those doors, you know, finding those openings. I mean, that's something that I'm doing with YouTube, trying to collaborate with other YouTubers, grow my channel, and you know, there's a lot of grinding and stuff involved in getting subscribers and stuff, but once you get past all of those auto DMs and like the constant like follow me, subscribe to me, you meet so many cool people in this community, and it's so amazing and wonderful, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, beautiful people, I have some people to tag in this challenge. I got three people to tag. First up, we got Nerd Games. He's totally cool, totally awesome, follows my channel all the time, does lots of Let's Plays. He's also doing an Undertale Let's Play right now, too. Very cool guy. Very cool guy. Does lots of cool stuff on his channel. I actually need to catch up on videos. He's doing an October Spooktober month of all sorts of games. I'm sort of doing the same thing too, except he's like dropped everything to play. Ooh, puzzle and horror games. Oh my goodness. I almost spilled my tea on my computer. That would be so bad. Anyway. No, he's totally awesome. You should check out his channel. Nerd Games, I tag you in this challenge. Next up, I have Vagrant Fox, also a frequent follower on the channel. He streams a lot now. He streams a lot. He's looking to grow his channel. He's got 20 subscribers, so if you ever have a moment, definitely check out his stuff. He's really cool guy, a really cool guy, and he has like serious goals for his channel. Like me, I'm just taking it subscriber goal by subscriber goal, and hoping that one day I'll build up enough subscribers to do something. But he's got a plan laid out. He's like, I'm getting this many subscribers, I'm doing this with my channel, all this. So totally check him out if you get the chance. Vagrant Fox, I tag you in the YouTube tag challenge. And finally, I tag my friend, my dear moderator on Twitch, and fellow YouTuber Joe Elbone, who recently started posting vids. He's doing a Warcraft series. It's wonderful, it's great. He is also living the Jesse Cox story, more specifically because while I am in science education, he is in history education. So he is literally living Jesse Cox's life story right now. But he's totally cool. Definitely check out his channel if you get a chance. And Joe, I tag you in the YouTuber tag challenge. So, I will have links below to all of the awesome people, Super Antlers, Nerd Games, Vagrant Fox, and Joe Elbone. Definitely check them all out if you get a chance. Hope you had fun, and I will see you in the next video. So, have a lovely day, evening, or whenever you happen to be watching. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, this is Janky Shenanigans, signing out. I'm going to have to cut so much of this out. Oh my god, we'll get there. Oh, that's gonna be a whole rant unto itself. Oh look, a room full of explosives.
Oh, that got silly real fast.
Fiddlesticks is the worst.
What? Indeed. That's my reaction too.
Thanks for stepping on my face. Here's the 3 gold. People here are weird. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.